Next week will see the return of Coronation Street's villain Pat, played by Connor McIntyre. However, his triumphant return will not go as smoothly as he is hoping. Hiding out in the outskirts of Weatherfield in a caravan, Pat isn't living his best life. And it gets worse for the evildoer as Gary Windass, Mikey North, and Joe Cord Melodek stumble upon Pat inside his motorhome. A fight ensues, but Pat is outnumbered and is knocked unconscious, leaving Gary and Joe to tie him up until they decide what to do with him. Pat later wakes up in the builder's yard with no hope of escaping, until he spots a familiar face. Jack Webster, Kyron Bowes, stumbles across Pat whilst out exploring, and is quickly enthralled by an offer. Phelan offers the youngster some money to free him, which he agrees to. Just in time, Gary and Sarah Platt, Tina O'Brien, arrive to find Jack struggling to get Pat out of his bindings. But the pair aren't quick enough, as Pat is freed in time to strike. Turning the tables entirely, Pat overpowers Gary and Sarah enough to tie them up in the builder's yard. Hopelessly stuck, the pair are left to listen to Pat's revenge plan. Brandishing a gun, Pat heads to number 11 to continue his villainous work, but what is he planning to do with his new hostages? It is no secret that he holds a hatred for Gary after he got Pat's daughter Nicola Rubenstein, Nicola Thorpe, pregnant. But would he go so far as to kill the father of his unborn grandchild? As a fugitive, he may be planning on using the hostages as a bargaining chip to get away from Weatherfield unscathed. Otherwise, he may be holding on to them to exact his revenge later on. But where will Eileen Grimshaw, Sue Cleaver, come into play? Eileen has been one of the only people guaranteed to be safe from Pat's murderous ways. But after she threw him off a cliff and left him for dead, could her immunity be over? Coronation Street continues tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. on ITV.